I'm very, 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 very excited about SB 946. And I'm so excited about it because, no, it doesn't answer all of the issues and it doesn't provide for everything that families need, but it is a huge, a ginormous step forward in terms of helping families who are dealing with getting services. I am a parent, as Keith said, so I've had autism providers in my home since my son was 2. So I know the struggles of parents trying to find access to providers. I know it as a lawyer that represents families who are also seeking services through regional centers and school districts, and as a policy maker that's been involved in this. But the good news is that, as Keith said, there aren't any limits. Some states that enacted autism mandates, and there are 29 states in the country that have done so, put limits on the age of individuals that would be covered by the particular insurance. Some states have caps on the amount that can be spent on the autism therapies, and California opted not to do any of that, not to have age limit caps, not to have financial caps. So as we're going to talk about tonight, individuals who are adults are able to seek coverage for behavioral health treatment through their private health insurance companies. Okay. So SB 946 provides coverage for behavioral health treatment. Okay. So behavioral health treatment is a broad term. It's defined in the legislation, and I can actually read it to you. It means professional services and treatment programs, including applied behavior analysis and evidence-based behavior intervention programs that develop or restore to the maximum extent practical the functioning of an individual with pervasive developmental disorder or autism. Okay. So it covers just that, behavioral health treatment, and that includes behavior analysis. So ABA treatment is obviously one of the things that this bill was intended to cover, and other types of behavior intervention that's evidence-based. Okay, so you don't have to prove anything. Okay. What is envisioned by the law is that you will go to a provider, and that provider will make an assessment, diagnosis, you have a diagnosis of autism, and a qualified autism provider, which the law defines, can give you a treatment, can give you a prescription for behavioral health treatment.
You have to have a diagnosis of something on the autism spectrum.
I know that. I figured. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what we're all here.
Yes, and then the provider, the person who gives the diagnosis will write a prescription for behavioral health treatment. It doesn't have to be ABA, but ABA is the most effective treatment for autism.
And we are looking at making recommendations and guidelines for how autism, the coverage. This law is going to sunset in
July of 2014.
So 2014, we won't have SB 946 as we have it today. So then what happens? And the expectation is that we'll continue to have coverage beyond the law. So we're looking at making recommendations about how coverage should be provided after 2014. So that's what this task force is meeting to do.
Vista Center for Behavior Analysis, empowering independent lives. Go to vistacba.com or talk to an autism professional today at 818-646-6650.